Ladies and gentlemen, if you're at home watching, they are waiting for the cutting to finish. When the cutting is finished, the rodeo and the main track and the main arena will begin. We apologize for the delay.
ready to go barrel racing for Slack this morning. Is that correct as I look down here? Things are a little out of tune and a little out of time, but you know what? We're tough and we can handle it. We're all here for the same reason, and that reason is for these youngsters and the next generation of rodeo. So welcome to Bishop, California, as we've already tuned in with some national final qualifiers from the light rifle, from the rain cow horse, and now they'll get it complete and put it on paper for the cutting. Congratulations to those national qualifiers. Well, in the barrel racing, it's one to the right, two to the left, or vice versa, and you know how it works. A great place to do it, and we've been doing it here with California for 19 years. Cloverleaf pattern is set. We know that those barrels, if laying on their side, are worth 5 seconds apiece tacked on to the time at the end of the run. So we're hoping for clean, fast runs. As Crystal Amon's going to come in to the arena. You know Crystal Amon Photography. She's got the trailer set up. I hear it's over on the south side. But you can take a look at the monitors and pick the shots that you want, and she'll get them to you. Professional Rodeo PRCA photographer, thank you, Crystal Amon. Also, thank you to the city of Bishop, Inyo County. Yeah, the good folks right here at Tri-County's Fairgrounds, as our official are making their way to the arena. They've got the bird's eye view, we've got a view, and our timers are getting ready. As soon as we get a thumbs up, that's when our flagger will put that flag in the air. We'll run Addison Escobar first on the list. Okay. Yep, Tim says yeah. Tim, can you check the eye? Can we hold up, check the eye? Eye check. And back again. We look good. Okay, so flag's gonna go up. We're gonna get hot to trot from King City right here. Slack this morning, but still we get excited because it's all about getting the nationals. As we're gonna start with district number 4 cowgirl, Addison Escobar. 2 times to the junior finals rodeo. Finishing in the top 10 for the West Coast Barrel Racing Association. Let's run our first contestant through arena side. Dodge, dip, duck, dive. Here she is, Addison Escobar. Let's do it to it. Climb on board, make some noise. Oh, we like it. Gonna run it down for an 18,195. 18,195. Next to run through will be Haley Hansen. Oh, that must be District 7 over there. Hello, District 7. 16-year-old cowgirl, a junior from Paso Robles, wants to say thank you to her family and the good Lord above. I love it. Yeah, she's prepping, coming through the alley. Haley Hansen. Time to beat is at 18-1. Pace has been set already. Let's click it. Then we'll punch it. Yep. Heck yeah, it's working. Go ahead and tell her again. She's gonna truck out in an 18,043. 18,043. Gonna chip away at that fast time, and that's what we need to beat now. 18-0. We're going to run with District 7 again right here. Here's a San Miguel barrel racer in Tinsy Grand. 2024 California High School Rodeo Association District 7 champion barrel racer. She's also made it to the Junior World Finals and carries a 4.3 GPA, smart and fast. Come on, men. Like a rotary phone, it's dialed. The over and out for an 18,019. 18,019. Again, that'll be the time to beat as it's been back-to-back leaderboard changes. 18:019 time to beat Tinsy Grant. Let's get ready for Kennedy Gamble. District 7, yours again. Oh, they're going to light this place up. It's going to be hot today, but all for good reason in the arena. Kennedy is senior at St. Joseph High School. She'll be attending Ole Miss in the fall. District 7's Breakaway champion. Qualified for state in 4 events. All-round cowgirl. Get out of here. Gonna put on the brakes with an 18.632. 18.632. Gonna roll with number 5. Run with number 5, Jersey Lofton from Escondido. District 8, this one's yours. Oh, the grade 8. Trying to be quicker than an 18.019. Here she comes. Let's go be go-getter. Got that one, muy bueno. I call it the setup. Pump and run. Oh, it's only a nickel. Let's keep it at that. Trouble is, it'll be a +5 on the other side as the flag drops. 23,185, including 23,185. Yeah, and we're going to rake after 5 barrel racers, question mark? No. Okay. After 6. I'll turn the page. Let's go with Casey Knott then from Brentwood. California Rookie Cowgirl of the Year for 2023, District 3. This is your Casey Knott. From the back to the front, that's how it works. North, south, east, west, all at the first turn. 2022 Junior High National Qualifier and a scholar athlete who plays basketball and volleyball while maintaining a 4.0. Yep. You can see it on the big screen over there on 17, how about a 17 and 57? 17.569 rather. New leader in a big way, 17.569. Gonna hold that top spot. As now we're gonna clean up the ground, work the ground. Thank you to the tractor drivers. Tell you what, they have been slave to this rodeo thing for a long time. All you gotta do is make the call and they're there. Thank you, Jason Griffin. Also, big thanks to Matt Dillinger as we'll get ready for our next 6 barrel racers here in our, well, first event of the day when it comes to the rodeo arena at the 2024 state finals. Cool beans. Well, things don't always work exactly how we planned, but they are working right here. In a 17:569 time to beat. Here in the first go of the barrel racing is Casey Knott is setting the pace. We're going to get ready for Reese Bryant. Reese Bryant from District 6. Visalia Charter Independent Study Cowgirl calls home Exeter. District 6, where are you? Let's go pump it in right around with Reese Bryant right here. Holding off words, going to try to grab another step, grab a gear, tap the brakes, own it. Well, and hopefully to own it over, under, outside. 18,671, 18,671 for Reese Bryant. Well, our next barrel racer, Elsa Flynn. Hey, District 6, another one of your cowgirls, 5th generation. California Ranch and Family Cowgirl from Porterville, Elsa Flynn. 2nd year serving on the California High School Rodeo Association Student Board and a multi-event state qualifier. Going to play the game. Let's get it back. Sling a little bit of dirt down at the far end. Somebody say something. That's a 19,065, 19,065. We're going to make our way to Grass Valley in District 3 right here. Brooke Kennedy from Grass Valley. Senior at Feather River Charter. District 3, state qualifier in the pole bending, the breakaway roping, absolutely the barrel racing. Plans on going to college after high school. Well, a lot of them do. Cowgirls and cowboys, they're smart. They're the top of California and some of the world's best. Let's go get you some. Made it. District 3, you can help her. There you go. 19,216, 19,216 on the run for Brooke Kennedy. Reagan Langer's going to be next. Oh, thank you, sir. Picking up the pieces at a horseshoe. Yes, it is. Yep, check your horse's Nikes. Reagan Langer, District 2. Comes running from Ferndale. KD2, I know you're out there. Trying to run it faster than a 17,569. We're going to go left click. To the chomp chip. Let it climb. In an 18,194, 18,194. Sage Machado, District 2. Here's another one for District 2. Deuces are wild. Sage Machado at the top of the class for 2024 on the honor roll. Get it back, Sage. We know you can. She's an athlete, varsity volleyball, rodeos, and an active member in the 4-H and FFA. Unlocking the number 3. Sage Machado puts the stops to it. With an 18,842. 18,842. Savannah Campman. From Orland in District 1. They call her Savvy over there in District 1. Two-time junior NFR qualifier. 2023 FFA leadership team member. Also the FFA Livestock Judging Team. She's a chapter vice president who enjoys being with friends and loves this rodeo thing. District 1. Oh, that slow fall. Still a great run. Let's work on this number 3-1. Try to make up that 5 seconds in penalties. As she comes to the back pin here. Time on the run. 23, 227, 23, 227, that is including. So just a heads up, after the barrel racing is done here this morning, we need you to dust off those checkbooks, get the wallets out, be ready to not worry about the house payment. We've got a Calcutta we've got to finish. Going to Calcutta auction off the teams. As they've already sold one, I think it was for $500. Well, you can help yourself and you can help out the California High School Rodeo Association, but the Calcutta will happen after we run through our first set of barrel racers here this morning. Okay, so we're going to run through 18 barrel racers. We've already seen 12. And the pace has been set for the first go of it with the 17.569 by Casey Knott. Things are good. Hey, that silent auction, not sure if you know where it's out, but it's right behind the grandstands in the Floral Culture Building. Oh, the silent auction. You need to check it out. I'm going to go and do the same, but usually packed full of the goodness, like the stuff for the backyard camping or barbecuing, or maybe just hanging out the rodeo. You can find it all and the silent auction in the Floral Culture Building. If you're getting warm, we might give you lemonade, the kind that you'll want to slap because it's so fresh. But there's good food cooking along with, well, breakfast burritos, fine Mexican food, but espresso, lattes, and a whole lot more from award-winning drinks and Pony Espresso out there. Take a look at the vendors and don't forget about your 2024 state finals gear from Tuffy's. It's where you can find the apparel, the ball caps, and a whole lot more.
Hey Steve, I'm going to jump in real quick. Hey, they did find some airbuds over by the track over here. So if you miss an airbud, there's one in the case. So obviously you might have the one on you, but we got it over here at the track side.
Hey, thank you, Richard. Nice to have you here. I know we're going to hear from you here shortly as we get the call for Sydney Euler to come in. The pin looks good as we're going to go hunting that 17. Sydney Euler from Millville in District 1 goes to Foothill High School. Another one that's an all-round cowgirl and lately been on the road for the CHSRA. Gonna see if we can put the cans together, the pieces together as I call them, quicker than a 17.569. District 1, it's time for you to make some noise. Let's run with the cowgirl. Heck, nice moves. Straight line to the turn. How about the burn? Tell her to get home, and she does. With an 18.154, 18.154. And Ashley Whitty's going to be next. Comes to us from District 9, Dynamite 9, calls home Lancaster. Anybody else here from District number 9? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love the support groups, and so do they. When you put the inspiration on the table, they can bring the emotion. The more, the better. Coming to the arena, cool, calm, collected to let it go. Clock's ticking. You know what that means. So far, so good. Let's catch number 3 in, catch some time. Senator District 9. She'll shut it down. with an 18.138. 18.318. 18.318. Caitlin Dewey. And our next contestant here this morning, District 6 cowgirl, a freshman in high school, works at St. Maureen Quarter Horses. Says she couldn't thank Charlene or Dallas enough for everything she does. District 6, Caitlin Dewey here. That's a wrap. Yeah, Caitlin Dewey out of here. And an 18.929, 18.929. Gonna come running from Manteca in District 3 with a 3-time KK run for Vegas qualifier, Tegan Gann. Looking to beat a 17.5. All apt to change because we're in the barrel racing world with one of the good ones. Tegan Gann has a 4.0 all throughout high school. Oh, you watch, they work. Some of that down and dirty coming. Wowza. And to the back right here for Tegan Gann. 18.363. 18.363. Well, with a couple left to work, again, that Calcutta going to come up after this barrel racing portion. Samantha Dye from Fullerton, District number 8. Samantha Dye, 2-time state finals qualifier. Challenge a champion, she'd been there. And for the junior high, she made the state finals. Vice president for District 8. Gonna come to it. Gonna run through it. But the more help, the better. The more noise, the faster. That number 3 can gets in the way. It'll be a +5 this side of the line on the time. 23.094 including 23.094. That is with that down barrel tacked on. All right, last up this morning, Josie Adams, District number 1, calls home Reading. Hit another one of them through and through cowgirls. She competes in the cutting, cow horse, along with the pole bending. District 1's queen and a 3-time state finalist. Josie Adams. Let's put it on a set. 17.5, that's sitting up on top. Let's go bang it out. D1, give her some. Go on with your bad self. Come on, Josie. Yep, gonna do the dig to be the bomb. Outside. 18.010. 18.010. Well, what it means is your top times will carry over to the performance tonight. Later on this afternoon, this evening, we'll find out a little bit more about this first go-round of the barrels. But again, thank you to the crew in and out of the arena as we are going to get ready for that Calcutta. So if you would, like we mentioned, don't worry about the truck payment right now. You can worry about that come next week. Right now, it's about the Calcutta and raising funds by the good people and the support groups of California High School Rodeo.
All right, hey, thanks, Steve. Thanks, everybody, for your patience. It's a busy Wednesday morning. Oh, we're making it all fit. So I appreciate the time to adjust.
Well, we're going to bring in this sponsor flag, the oldest boot known to the rodeo arena. Higher boots have been around since the 1800s. But I'm thinking that 17.5 as we come in the arena and back out at Kaylee Knox. Congratulations, what a run. We'll see if it sticks throughout the duration of this first go-round.
All right, good deal. Thanks, Steve. Barrel racing in. You're only getting to know a little bit more about these teams. So I'm going to jump to the brown team. That is McCoy Atterbury, Bryce Bidwell, Logan Busick, Sydney Kano, Danica Davis, Elsa Flynn, Jasper Frost, Kennedy Gamble, Sarah Grunig, Jackson Harris, Cora Glorin, Cole Lacey, John Laster, Chloe Lombardo, Sage Machado, Luke McMullen, Dawson McQuarter, Alexis Molina, Tallulah Nutter, Layla Prosser, Trista Regner, Luke Stamper, Wyatt Stokes, and Ricky Field. All right, that's the Brown team right there. Same kind of thing. How many dollars here? Somebody get $100. $100. You got $100? $100. $100 all. $100. Get the $100. Get the $100. Get the $100 all. $100 there. That's it. Two, now get the 300, get the 3 double, get the 300, get 4. 300, get 4, get the 4, get the 400, get the 400, get the 4, now 5. $500, get the 5, that's 6, that's 600, get the 500, get 6. 500, get 6, that's 700, get the 700 to you. 700 to you, get the 600, get 7, get the 600, get 7, get the 607, 600, get 7 now, 607 now, sold it your way, $600, how's it going? Don Myers. Was Don the buyer on the black team? All right. Don came to be a player. I got 11 teams in total. 2 are gone. This is the blue team right here. Blue team. Now listen up. You're going to see a couple that you might want to think about here. McKenna Baker, Taylor Baxley, Betty Branquino. That is your girls cutting champion, by the way. Wyatt Bullivant, Austin Klein, Michael Colgrove, Wyatt Cox, Jessica DeAugustini, Alyssa Erickson, Mackenzie Flack, Dylan Fleming, Tegan Gann, Charlotte Herber, Kingston Herrero, Lexi Johnson, Branston Joseph, Josie Keithley, Cohen Kell, Jersey Lofton, Abigail Lenny, Thomas Louder, Andre Schloya, Adele Oradre, Ruby Rydell, Zane Smole, Lillian Thompson, Jolianne Turner, Sydney Webb, and Billy Yanez. Blue team, how many dollars here? $100, give it, get it 100, that's 2, get it 2, that's 2, out there, you're 2, that's 3, you're out, Claire. 300, get it 3, that's 4, get it 400, you gotta get it, Claire. Gotta be 4, get it 400, that's 5, get it 5, that's 600, get it, you're out, Claire. 600, get it 600, that's 7, get it 7, now 8, get it out again, get it 8 over here. 8 2, get it, would it be 8, get it 7 with the gentleman, 8 2, get it 8. Ryan's got it at 7, 800 to you, get it 800, yes or no, get it 700, get 8. 700, get 8, get it 700, get 8, 9. 700, get 8, that's 8, 9, 9, get it 900, get it 9, 9, get it all out, get it 1,000 to you, right? 9 to you, 1,000, get it 9's my way, they gotta be 1,000. 1,000, get it 1,000, 1,100, get it 11 to you, 11 to you, get it $1,100, get it 1,100, yes, was that a yes, get it 1,100, 1,100, get it 1,100, that's 12, get it 1,200 to you, 12, 13, get it 13, what do you get 13, 1,300, everybody else, get it 12, 13, get it 1,200, get 13 to that, 1,200, get 13 to that, sold it your way, Ryan, $1,200 up high. Chris Lawton, thank you, Chris Lawton. Okay, green team, same kind of thing. Jocelyn Adams, Ivan Balboa, Claire Bowles, Callie Clark, Trace Connard, Logan Erickson, David Fraser, Aubrey Giss, Sadie Grant, Eli Green, David Guerra, Sophia Halsey Deal, Shire Haynes, Colton Hine, Caitlin Hodge, Hunter Kennedy, Charisma Lindsay, Natalie Markham Soto, Dakota McCurley, Cody Are Olson, Cooper Peak, Colt Piazza, Alyssa Rossilla, Brandon Ricotta, Ross Rivera, Gabe Santucci, Carly Schaubslaughter, Hayden Souza, Ava Sunberg, Manuel Vasquez, and Rhett Wells. How many dollars here? Somebody get $100, give it, you don't want it, you get it 100, that's it, you get it, get it, now you get it, 2, that's it, you get it 3, now 4, you get it 400, now 5, you get it 5, you're out, right, 5, 600, you get it 600, 600, you get it now 7, 7 to you, you get it 7, now 8, you get it 8 to you, you get it 8 all, you get it 7 to you, 800, you get it 7, now 8, 7, 800, you get it 800, you get it 888, 700 to the stairs, 800, you get it 7, 800 last chance, you get it 800, you get it 7, get 8, 7, get 8, 9, sold it your way, Ryan, $700, how's it going? Don Myers, Don got that one too, okay. He's bought 3 of the last 4, buying his own, building his own pot here. Orange team, here we go. Cooper Bonham, Gregory Brown, Royce Brown, Reese Bryant, Hank Bunting, Canyon Dodger, Selby Denlinger, Gavin Eaton, Zoe Eck, Ava Echeverry, Tryon Hurley, Casey Houston, Talela Jager, Carly Johnson, Peyton Johnson, Haley Lamandola, Cash Lee, Georgia Lockett, Wacy McGill, Lane Miller, Rainey Minton, Jared Myers, Jack Parks, Brianna Ramirez, Zachariah Ratliff, Gracie Robbins, Charles Roden, Carolina Silvera, Colin Snyder, and Emery Sparling. Same kind of thing. How many dollars here? Somebody get 100, get the ball, get the 100 there. That's it. Go to get 200, get 3 there. 400, get the 4. When you get 400, get the 400, get the 400, get the 400, get the 500, get the 5 to you. 5 to you. When you get 5, get the 5, get the 5, get the 405, 405, get the 405, get the 405, get on the seller, get the 405, 405, get the 405, get the 5, get the 405 there. 600, 5, 600, 600. That's 7. Get 700 to you. I said 700. If you get 6 with ladies, 700. If ladies got it at 6. Ladies got it at 6. If you get 700, if you get 600, get 7. 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 6 and a half, 700, man. If you get 700 to you. If you get 7, man, you're out. If you get 6 and a half, 700. 700 to you, man. If it's 700, 700, you're out. No, you got to be 700. 7. 7 and a half. If you get 7 and a half, right quick. If you get 750 to you. 750 to you. If you get 750 dollars, if you get 800, man. 800, man. 800 to you. 800, 800 to you. If you get 800, if you get 800, no, if you get 900, if you get 9 to you. 900, if you get 900 dollars, if you get 800, if you get 900, 800, get 9, if you get 800, get 900, 900, if you get 1,000, man. 1,000 to you. 1,000, if you get $1,000 to you. If you get 1,000 to the lady. 1,000 to the lady. 1,000 to the lady. If you get 1,000 to the lady. If you get 900, get 1,000. If you get 1,000 to you. 1,000 to you. Yes or no? If you get 1,000, 1,100. 1,100 to you. If you get $1,100, if you get 11 to you. If you get 1,100, if you get 1,000, 1,100 guy. Sold it to the lady. $1,000. Ray up high. Mrs. McGill. All right, pink team goes like this. Ava Aguilar, Joel Banuelos, Addison Escobar, Charles Ferguson, Bryce Finch, Kate Finch, Mackenzie Frick, Nicholas Getz, Ellie Gomes, Josie Hanna, Carl Johnson, Kaylee Joris, Devin Kerr, Rhett Milne, Jim Joe Nielsen, Jolena Palomera, Madeline Parson, Clark Quigley, Tristan Quigley, Kevin Roundtree, Reagan Russ, Rowdy Russell, Randy Wren, Paxton Schultz, Jada Staley, Sandy Joe Stewart, Colton Suter, London Thomas, and Emily Wilson. All right? How many dollars here? Somebody get 100, if it get 100, if it get 100, if it get 100, if it get 1, if it get 100, yeah, that's it. You got 2, Ryan, now 3, if it get 3, 10. Now 3, if you get 3, if it get 3, now 4, if it get 4, if it get 4. This is the pink team. This is the pink team. 4, now 5, if you get 5, that's 600. You're out again, Ryan. If you get 600 to you, if you get 600, if you get 5 here, 600, if you get 5, 600. 5, 600, if you get 5, 600, if you get 5, get 6. 5, get 6, if you get 500, 600, if you get 5, 600, if you get 500 here, get 600. 500, 600, yes or no? Yeah, 700 to you. 7, now 8, you're out again, Ryan. If you get 800 to you. 800, if you get $800, if you get 7 here, 800. 7, 800, if you get anybody else, if you get 7, 800, if you get 7, 800, $7, 800, if you get 7, 800 tonight, sold it to the gentleman right here, $700 for the green shirt. You got him, Molly? Okay, he bought the pink team. Let's sell purple. I think I only got about 3 or 4 more left. Appreciate you guys being patient. Purple team goes like this. Madden Alschuler, Vivian Arntz, Wyatt Attard, Adeline Chavez, Tyler Chavez, Presley Cooper, Madeline Darce, Kendra Deskovic, Tyler Eade, Blake Early, Sadie Foskett, Melody Gist, Rager Graham, Chase Grantham, Alexia Guzman, Alexandra Hunley, Haley Jewett, Trent Jones, Savannah Camden, Jace Kelly, Brandon Lowe, James Mann, Lucy Martin, Cashlyn Martinez, Emerald Mueller, Ward Piazza, Rana Silva, Danica Verhoeven, Ryan Wells, and Ethan Werner. $100 here. Now go. You're going to get it to 100. You're going to get it to 100. You're going to get it to 100. That's it. You're going to get it to now there's I'm going to get it to 3. You getting way up high, man. 3's there, right behind you. 4, 5, 600. You're going to get it to 600. 600, 700. You're going to get it to 17, 7. You're going to get it to 7. Now you're going to get it to 800. 8, now 9. But you get it to 900. 900. 900's way up there. Now, but you get $1,000. You're going to get it to 9. Now, $1,000. You're going to get it to $1,000. $1,000. You're going to get it to 1,000 to you. Anybody else? Now, 1,100. You're out now. I got Joe to it. 1,100. That's 12. 1100, now 12, and you get 1200, you're out, right, 12, 13, now 13, now 14, and then you get 1400, 14, now 1500, you're out, right, and then you get 1500, 14's here, 1500, 15, 1600, and then you get 16, 1700, now 1800, now 1800, and then you get 17's my way, 18, now 1900, now 2, when you get 2, and then you get 2, and then you get 2000, you're outside, and then you get 2000, 2000, she's getting me out, now 1, but you get 21, now 2, and then you get 2200, 2200, and then you get 22, and then she's out, 2200, 2200, and then you get 21's my way, and then you get 21 and 2 and I, 21 and 2 and I. Sold it here, $2,100 down low to the gentleman. James Grantham's going to buy that team. James Grantham's going to buy that good team right down here. Red team looks like this. Megan Alves, Taylin Arteaga, Parker Assam, Hayden Bowles, Rio Brown, Bristol Boulevard, Chloe Charlin, Island Davis, Riley DeMarta, Ellie Fannin, McKinnon Frey, Michaela Gage, Charlotte Havenfeld, Mackenzie Hughes, Jake Curley, Ethan Lazanoff, Maylee Maddox, Jet Neer, Weston Euler, Carson Frey, Sienna Rattlefinger, Lane Sherbo, Coulter, Tana Hill, Hayden Taylor, that's your cutting champion, I think, Vincent Templeton, Justin Toole, Blake White, Kaylin Wilkes, and Quentin Persandini. How many dollars here? $100 to you. $100. $100. Get the one. That's what you get. What do you do? $100. You got what, player? 2, now 3, now 3, now 4. Get the 400. You're out. Right. 500. Get the 500. Get the 5. 600. 600. 7. 800. Get the 800. 800. 900. Now 1,000. Get the 1,000. $1,000 all. Get the 900 bid. 1,000 to go. Get the 1,000 to go. Get anybody else. Get the $1,000. Get the 1,000. Get the 9 bid. $1,000 to you. Get the 900 bid. Get 1,000. Get the 1,000. Get the $900,000. 1,000 there, 1,100, get 1,100, let's go, get 1,100 off, 1,100, get 1,000, 1,100, get 1,000, 1,100, we'll take it easy, you got him at 1,000, okay, 1,000 is the gentleman, 1,100's off, get 1,000, 1,100 to die, sold it, his way, $1,000. Your name, sir? Ferris? All right, Ferris family's gonna buy the red team, nice job. Yellow team. They just bought red. They just bought the red team. I got 3 more total to sell you. Yellow's one of them. Here's the yellow team. Paige Anderson, Kaylee Ashley, Braden Bakke, James Dukes, Grayson Ferre, Fermine Gilbert, Claire Goss, William Happenfeld, Macy Hamer, Carly Rose Harper, Tucker Campman, Lauren Keltner, Prescott Langer, Reagan Langer, Newt Machado, Riley Jean Matei, Natalie Nakamura, Sydney Euler, Cash Parker, Brett Pura, Emilia Shannon, Christian Soto, Rachel Tanzer, Molly Toysher, Aubrey Thompson, Wade Van Ness, Danica Wagner, Shelby Waterbury, Ashley Whitty, and Caitlin Dewey. How many dollars here? Somebody get 100, get a yellow tee, get $100, get $100 to you, got 2, what do you get? 200's all, get 100 bid, 200, 200, you got 2? 2, what do you get? I'll just sell it, 2's there, now 3, now 3, get 300, now 3, now 3, you got 3? 300's where? 3's there, now 4, I see 3, now 4, get 400, get 4 to you, right? 4 to you, get 4, now 5, get 500, get 5, 5, get 5, get 500, get 500, get 5 to you, 5, that's 600, now 600, get 600, that's 600, that's 7, 700, go 7, go 7, 7, 7, now 800, get 800 to you, you're going to go half on 750, let's go 8. 750, go 8, get 800, get 800 to you, get 8, 750, get 8, get 7 half, get 8, get 7 half, get 80, yes or no, get 758, get 758, get 758, get 758, get 800, get 7 half, get 8, yes or no, 800, 800, get 900. What do you go 900, get 900 to you, be 900, get 9 to you, get 900, get 900, get 850, I'll take it, fine, 900, get 900, get 900, get 900, what do you go 900, yes or no, get 900 to you. 850, get 900, get 900, yes or no, 900, get 9, 9.5, get 950 to you, get 9.5, they get you, get 859 half, get 900, get 9.5, get 9.5 at I, 950, 9.5 at I, sold it, $900, way up high, they're under the D8 sign. Okay, the white ribbon team, Wyatt Alexander, Allison Baker, Caitlin Carroll, Cody Cash, Clayton Cooley, Kyle Dewey, Tanner Dudley, Morgan Fanning, Delaney Fowler, Tinsy Grant, Rennie Green, Violet Howard, Hope Kell, Lillian Mendonça, Yvonne Morrison, Dawson Ozakoide, Carson Patterson, Cord Peak, Josie Riken, Cassie Shoemaker, Brady Smith, Ty Tweedy, Cassidy Vaughn, Jesse Wilson, and Rowdy Yates. How many dollars here? Somebody get $100. Here, get $100. Get $100. Get $100. $100. Get $100. That's it. Get $2. What do you get? $2. What do you get? $2. Now they're going to get $300 to you. $300. What do you get? $3. What do you get? $3. What do you get? $3. Now $4. What do you get? $4. Now $5. What do you get? $500. $500. Go $5. What do you get? $5. That's $600. What do you get? $600. That's $700. What do you get? $7 to you. What do you get? $7's all. $700. What do you get? $7. Yes or no? What do you get? $600. Get $7. 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 What do you get? $700 to you. $600 get $7. Yes or no? How about sell it? What do you get? $600 get $7. $600 get $7. $600 get $7 and I. $600 get $7 and I. Sold it. $600. $600. Sold it. $600. You got it, Brian? Okay, thank you. That's the white team. Last team to sell is the zebra ribbon team. That is Brody Adams, Brooke Atwood Kennedy, Catherine Bruin, Brennan Cooper, Raina Curran, Riley Curran, Maddie Dieter, Samantha Dye, Richard Ferry, Haley Hanson, Clay Helton, Miles Hoops, Blake Kelly, Casey Knott, Aubrey Lembach, Maya Mayer, Mazzy McAllister, Cooper McWhorter, Peyton Metten, Chris Middlestat, Dan Nino, Jade Oliver, Juliana Perez, Madison Schultz, Jarrett Smith, Ella Stevens, and Clark Zonin. All right. How many dollars here? Somebody get $100. $100 off. What do you want now? There, $100. Ladies got $100. $200. Now $3. Now $300. $3. Now $4. $400. $4 right. $4. Now $5. $4. $5. $500. $500. $5. $600. $600. That's $700. Now $700. $700. 6 there. 7. 7. $800. $8 to the lady. $9. $900, sir. $900 to you. $9. What do you get? 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 $9. Anybody else? Want to be 9? 900. Now 1,000. Did you get 1,000? Now 1,100. Now 1,100. Now 1,100. Did you get 1,100 to you? 1,100 to you. Did you get 1,100? Did you get 1,100 to go? 1,100 to go. Did you get $1,000? 1,100. 1,100. You want it? 1,100. He said yes. That's 12. Did you get 12? Did you get 12 to lady? 1,300. But I could get. Did you get 1,300 to you? Last team. Did you get 1,300? Did you get 13? 13. Did you get 1,300? Did you get 12? Did you get 13? 12. Did you get 13? 12. Did you get 13? 12. Did you get 13? Yes or no? Did you get 12 and 13? Take it to a 13. Did you get 12? Did you get 13 to die? 12. Did you get 13 to die? Sold it your way, Ryan. $1,200. Way up high. Jenny Millsap to buy that last team. All right. Hey, give yourselves a round of applause. That's not a bad pot, I don't think. That's going to be it on the Calcutta. Thanks for your patience. Steve and Richard are going to take the wheel here.
Hey, thank you. Fantastic job. Richard Kalunga, how you doing over on the track there, buddy? Looks like things are getting ready to be put together here in the arena. We're fixing to go to the Bareback bronc riding. Camacho Rodeo Company, Camacho Livestock, thank you for being here. And when it comes to the safety of the stock, the horses and the cowboys in the arena, nothing but the world's best. As we do have Hollywood Ricky Moffitt, he's in town in Bishop, California once again, along with Chant DeForest and the one and only Danny Leslie, our pickup men, as our officials make their way to the arena. Again, you know how this rough stock thing works. As we say thank you to Tim Englehart, also a big thank you to Brian Summerfield and our good partner Terry Hurd, along with Joe Baptiste. Now our officials, there's 2 of them here in the rough stock. Each of them have 50 points to play with. 25 for the cowboy, 25 for the bucking horse. Opportunity of 100 points on a ride. As we get to going, again, like I said, you know how this thing works. The most physical, demanding event in rodeo, bareback bronc riding. Cowboy hangs on to the rigging with his riding hand and the free hand in the air for the duration of 8 seconds and a wild ride.
Well, we're going to get this track side kicked off right here, District 9 Cowboy. Court Pete's the one coming to you. Well, local cowboy right here, Big Pines where he calls home. He's going to kick us off right in the right way right here. I had the pleasure of watching this young man through the whole year, so let's help him out right here, Bishop, getting the tie-down rope and started. Well, little tough luck, unfortunately. How about a big round of applause for the young man right there? Didn't kick his weekend off the way he wanted to. Going to go to District 4. Bryant Xavier's going to be your next one coming to you. District 4 Cowboy. Well, like you said, my name's Richard Klugen. It's sure a pleasure to be up here in Bishop. Most of our rodeos I do up here for District 9, so I know Bishop pretty well and what a town it is. I tell you what, me and the wife love coming up here. Such a beautiful view, traveling around and seeing many arenas. This is probably one of the prettiest arenas with a view that you can have right here. Let's get a time on the board right here. Yes, sir. We got him caught. That's all right. Gonna make it a little tougher as he gets the calf cleared to the ground. Now he's got him on the right side. Now he's gonna have to pick up the... Well, he's gonna pick him up, clearing to the ground here. Well, just right there. Now you'll see he'll have to reach down and grab that other front leg because the back one's tied up in the rope right there. That's perfectly okay. Now we'll wait on that 6 seconds. We're gonna have a barrier, unfortunately, right there. I see the hands in the air, so we're gonna get him at 10 there.
Well, I'm gonna look over the bucket shoots right here as well. We're gonna focus in on Remy Green, our first cowboy up from District 2. Bareback bronc rider, he is roughy all the way around. We're gonna peer into bucket shoot number 4 as he's getting ready on a horse they call Check Please from Camacho Rodeo. Well, he's no stranger to this arena. As he was here last year, he's gonna try to make his way to the national level with his first ride on Check Please. That's a professional bucking horse we're about to see.
Well, right, it's going to come in with a 37.88. We're going to go to District 7. Ross Rivera is going to be your next cowboy coming to you.
I was in a rodeo last year where Remy Green was. When he come out of the arena, his shoulder was dislocated. His dad was behind the chutes, popped it back in, and he got on his second horse for a qualified ride and to win the rodeo. We're going to try to win the rodeo right here. Remy Green on Check Please. Fuzz is flying. Yeah, well, the whistle goes off, now the cowboy does, but after the 8 seconds, and we'll look down to our officials, but Remy Green is in the house.
Well, I tell you what, wants to thank his parents, his grandma, grandpa, and his family members for getting him here. Let's see if we can't put a time on the board right here without that barrier. Off to a good start so far as he gets to the calf. Just right.
Well, I don't know if you could see it. I missed it. There was a yellow flag on the ground. The mark-out rule's in effect. The cowboy, for that first buck out on the bucking horse, has to have the heels of those feet, those spurs above the point of the shoulder. And those feet need to stay there for that first jump out. Till those feet hit the ground of that bucking horse. It'll be a disqualification and a no score on the ride for Remy Green.
Well, looks like we're going to be cleaning at the barrier over here, 15:07 for Ross Rivera. Going to go to District 6. Dawson Azacati is going to be your next cowboy, Hanford cowboy.
Quentin Personini from District 1. Our next bronc rider. Bareback style, this is a cowboy now. He qualified here at the state finals in the bull riding, the steer wrestling, and the bareback broncs. He's a rookie all-round champion. Well, he's got a heart of gold. He says thank you to everybody who has had a hand in getting him to the state finals. Well, this horse, as we look over the bucking chutes, he's on Bourbon Street from Camacho Rodeo Company. Going to get tied on in bucking chute number 5 here.
Well, I love this kid's bio. Simply says Dawson Azacati, but I've watched this young man in the junior circuit get it done. Watch him right here. Let's help him.
Well, he's got his hand tight in the ring and he's moving his butt towards the very front where his hand is. He's sitting on his hand. He calls for the gate. Come on, Quentin Personini. Uh-oh. Oh, Bourbon Street's a great bucking horse. Folks, he's down too soon. He looks around. He said, what just happened? Put your hands together, District 1.
Well, we're going to come in clean with a 13:37 for Dawson. We're going to go to Rager. Graham now is going to be your next one, District 3 cowboy.
Well, we had some trouble in the bareback broncs. It almost comes together as our pickup men. We're going to say thank you once again to the Camacho Livestock pickup men. Ricky Moffitt, thank you. Danny Leslie and Chant DeForest. Also, thank you to our director, Mike Boulevant, for everything that you do. We're still going to bring in one of our proud sponsor flags. It is Cinch Jeans and Shirts Lead. Don't follow every time in the arena. Heck, outside it too. They make you feel good because when you look good, that's how you live through Cinch.
Well, right now, 1337 sitting in the number 1 hole, 1507 sitting in the number 2. We're going to see what this District 3 Cowboy can do for us right here as he nods, and out the gate we come.
Well, we're going to move to the roping boxes here, but not for roping. We're going to jump off some perfectly fine horses bulldogging next on the agenda.
Well, let's help him right here as he got one going. Just right.
We're going to get into position soon to be steer wrestling as Ryan Wells will be our first cowboy. They're going to get the stock loaded as we say thank you to CNS Livestock along with Camacho Rodeo Company. Might be a good time to grab a lemonade or a soda pop or maybe one of those cool coffees from Pony Espresso.
Well, you saw a good run right there. 1322 is going to have a new leader right now. District 4, we're coming your way. Jackson Harris is going to be your next cowboy coming to you. 2023 Reserve Shoot Dogged Champion, 2-time Junior High State qualifier. Well, I tell you what, this young man can get it done. Coming out of Salinas. Let's help him right here, District 4. As you'll hear most of the time, the whole time, an honor roll student. Not only in the arena, out of the arena. Trying to get things just right, get that calf looking forward. Gonna have a try a fair shot at him right here. Well, the young man likes playing baseball, fishing, as so many do. You'll hear throughout the week. If they ain't here in the rodeo arena, you can find them on the court, find them in the show ring. Or simply find him by a river, drowning some bait. Well, let's help him right here. Gonna come up empty-handed. It's gonna be a no time. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let him go out. Let him hear it. Takes a lot to get to this level right here, and I guarantee you, it's not what he wanted to start his week, but that's all right. He'll be back. Gonna go to Wyatt Boulevard now. Is gonna be your next one, District 3 Cowboy. District 3 all-around cowboy. Qualified for the national team in roping, bareback, and light rifle. Well, there's one that can get it done in multiple spots right here. Always want a good shooter on your team. I guarantee you that. Marysville, where he calls home. Riding a good-looking little Palomino horse right here. He's going to back into the box. We'll see him go to work right here in just a second. Right now, 1322 sitting in the top. 1337 sitting in the number 2 hole. Well, we got one going right here in front of me, front row seat. Now watch the fast hands come in and make up some time just right. Well, now comes that everlasting 6 seconds that just seems to tick by. When you make a run like that, you wait for that nod. Yes, sir. Let's let him hear it, ladies and gentlemen. We got a new leader, 1151. Yeah, just right there. That's going to be our new leader. Going to go to District 7, Paso Robles Cowboy, Coulter Tannehill. Well, like I said, this young man enjoys rodeo, football, basketball, and golf. Once again, a straight A student. Well, I'm not going to lie. I don't know about you, Steve, but I didn't see a lot of those A's on my report card. I always got told I wasn't the sharpest pencil in the box.
I ain't going to lie either. I actually got suspended for not going to school for 30 days.
Well, I didn't take it that far, but, you know. I was one of those that said the C's good enough. We're going to go with that. We got one going right here. District 7, where you at? He can hear you. Looks like he's got them gathered up right here. Calf not going to struggle too much. Going to make sure he gets a tight tie just right. Well, we're going to wait on that judge. He says, yes, sir, we're good. 16:43, 16:43. That's going to be a good time right there. Well, we're going to go to District 5 now. Chinese Camp Cowboy, Newton Machado. Well, you know him if you know the name right there. Two-time California State Champion bull rider. Two-time qualified for nationals. Tie-down roping, ribbon roping, enjoys fishing, and working on his parents' cattle ranch. This young man can get it done right here at District 5. Where are you guys at? I can't hear you. Well, we got one going so far, and you see the patience. Well, I'll tell you what. He's going to make sure he gets that front leg tight. Now, I don't know if you caught that. I'm telling you, the maturity in these kids, and it's absolutely amazing to watch. You seen him after he roped that calf, and he went to pitch that slack, and he saw that calf just not quite running as hard as he thought. As his horse slammed on the brakes, he held that slack tight, so he knew it was going to stay around the neck right there, and then went ahead and pitched it to him. Well, I tell you what, the maturity in that, we're going to be clean at the barrier. 1275, 1275. Going to go to District 3, Lane Sharbo. Well, I like this kid's attitude. His bio simply reads, I love to win. Well, Cowboy, I'm right there with you. I ain't too fond of losing, I guarantee you that. We got 1151 sitting in the number 1 hole, 1275 sitting in the number 2 hole, 1322 sitting third. Well, it's getting fast. Well, I don't like to see it, but it is part of it. Unfortunately, going to come up empty, and it's going to be a no time. Well, one time, ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a big round of applause as he makes his long ride down the alley right there. Going to go to the Livermore Cowboy, District 5, Ward Piazza now is going to be your next one coming to you. Attends Livermore High School. Well, he knows what he's got to do. He's got an 1151 sitting in the number 1 hole, 1275 sitting in the number 2 hole. District 5, your Cowboy right here. Well, as he waits to get everything just right, get that calf looking forward. He doesn't want to back that horse in that corner too soon. They get amped up just as much as we do. And that's the cue to go when he sets in that corner. He knows he only has a little bit of time to nod his head. And out we come right here on a good-looking little black horse. Yes, sir. Well, you watch the horse go to work right here, keeping that line tight. Well, I tell you what makes a big difference. Flanking these calves and allows you to go to work right there. Well, waiting on the judge. We got the nod. District 5, where are you at? We're coming to the leaderboard with a 1090. Yes, sir. I told you it was getting fast. It's only going to get better. Well, you want to pay attention to this next one right here. District 6, Cowboy, Trent Jones. We're coming your way. He just saw Ward put it one time on the board right there. He knows what he has to do now. This young man can get it done. If I had the pleasure of doing some junior rodeos with this Cowboy. Well, there we go. We got one started right here. That calf wanted to kind of run up that rope, make things a little tougher on him. Well, just right. It's going to make sure he puts a good tie on him. Well, like so many, I want to thank this young man and a big congratulations for graduating. Apparently he graduated last night. Well, just like all of our seniors, we're going to be good out there. We're going to be good at the barrier. 13:27. 13:27. Going to put him in the mix somewhere. We're going to go to Colton Hain is going to be your next one. District 3 Cowboy. Placerville Cowboy. 3-time state qualifier. 2021 National High School qualifier in goat time. District 3 Reserve all-around Cowboy. And once again, an honor roll student. Well, just right here. Well, I'll tell you what, these calf ropers come to roast this morning. We got one right here, boy, right out of the box. Good work by his horse right here. Good flank. Now we got to go with the fast hands. Yes, sir. Well, Colton, I hate to tell you, buddy, you got a good time. Unfortunately, I'll let you do the math. It's going to be an 18:43 including. 18:43, they got you at the gate. All right, going to go all the way up north, up by Steve's country up there. Trace Kennard's going to be your next one coming up to you. Corning, California Cowboy. Well, don't forget, we got a 1090 sitting in the number 1 hole, 1151 sitting in the number 2 hole. I'll tell you what, these boys are paying attention back here. That little break might have helped them.
Well, we're going to focus on the big arena as well. Simultaneous rodeo. We're going to get set for some steer wrestling. Let's go jump some steers. It's all about time. Now they are, like I mentioned, going to jump off these perfectly fine horses onto the horns of these roping steers. They're going to plant their feet, go to the nose, and twist it. They're going to get that steer thrown on its side with all 4 feet, pointing out the same direction. That's when the flag will drop and we'll get a time. Remember, barrier is in effect. Got to give our stock a head start as we make our way to the steer wrestling. Our first cowboy, Ryan Wells.
Well, Chase is going to come in at the 14:09. Going to go to District 1. Going to stay right here. Brownsville. Jasper Frost is going to be your next cowboy coming to you. Well, he wants to thank his mom and dad and his brother helping him get this far. Since junior champion. Enjoy spending time with friends and family. My kind of guy right there. I'll tell you what, number 1 thing, family. Always first and foremost. They're the ones that keep you going down the road. Let's let him hear it. Well, just right there. We got one going. Yes, sir. Well, I didn't see the hands in the air at the barrier. They got you there. We're going to add 10 to it. It's going to be a 1947. 1947 for the Cowboy.
Well, how about we then? Let's go to a 150-year-old tradition. That's when it was created, bulldogging. When a cowboy out on the range wants a dog go to work. Wants the dog work the nose of a steer he's trying to work on. Thing is, he said, I could do that. Bill Pickett became one of the well-known as we go to our bulldogging right here. Ryan Wells from Oakdale, California, going to be our first cowboy. The original cowboy capital of the world. Well, that's a promise. That's a fact. A lot of great cowboys come out of Oakdale, California. This is District 5 territory.
Go. Well, we're going to go to right mine now. District 1 Cowboy is going to be your next one.
In the bulldogging, you're going to see 2 cowboys mounted right into those boxes either side of that rope and chute. But the cowboy, if you're looking from my direction to the right side, that'll be our bulldogger. On the left side, that's the hazer. There to help and direct that steer, to keep the steer running straight, so the cowboy, our steer wrestler, has a shot at getting the horns and doing the task at hand.
Well, just right there. We got him caught waiting on the judge here. Judge says we're good. Clean at the barrier, 14:42. Gonna go to District 7 now. Royce Brown's gonna be your next cowboy. And I like the way this cowboy come in. He said he wants to thank his sponsors, and most importantly, he wants to thank all the volunteers it takes to run these rodeos. I guarantee you, hats off to you. Well, as we wait for the arena to get cleared, he's going to take a deep breath of sitting in that box just for a second. He wants to thank his grandparents, along with his family, always for cheering him on. Well, I'll tell you what, it takes a village to keep these kids going down the road. Without them grandparents, cousins, brothers, and sisters, sometimes, you know, these kids come in here and they're competitive as just anybody. You might have a bad run. Well, a few kind words from a brother or a sister, maybe a pat on the back from your grandpa, put your head right back where it needs to be, puts a smile back on your face, and that's what it's all about.
Well, just like my counterpart said, blood, sweat, and tears goes into every single ride, every single run. They put a lot in it, and here's the 2023 California State Tie-Down Champion, as well as 2024 Challenge of Champions Steer Wrestling Champion, 2024 District 5 Champion Tie-Down Roper. All in, Ryan Wells is our first man getting ready. We're going to jump one right here. Steer wrestling for the state finals 2024. He's got a hold of the bones and on the drag. Trouble is, this one's going to carry him a little ways, and he's going to lose touch for a no time.
Well, I'll tell you what, we had a good run right in front of us right here.
District 9, Gavin Eaton from Tehachapi, our next bulldogger.
Now, judge says we're good, 16:65. Gonna go to District 9 Cowboy now. Weldon's where he calls home. Gonna go to Gus Haffenfeld, or William Haffenfeld, as it says on your paper. Likes to be called Gus.
Well, as Easton Gavin's going to get ready in that box, going to focus on that steer to make sure it's looking outside the preferred rope and shoot to get the best run at it. Well, he's going to try to get out like a bandit. Easton Gavin, no stranger to the game, as he owns a lot of buckles, and he's made quite a bit of money over the years. Going to get settled into this state final scene in the first round of the bulldogging, as him and his horse going to get together. Well, it's a lot on these horses' mind, just like on the cowboys. And it trickles from the cowboy to the horse. They're going to come out on the high side to get down on it. Yeah, buddy. Somebody help him, District 9. Get him, get him. Got him. Well, and our flagger says, yeah. We take a look back here at the gentleman in the boxes.
Well, we're going to be clean at the barrier right here. Judge says we're good. How about this, District 9 at 11:25?
Well, the time for Gavin Eaton, a 10:68, and now we're started. Let's go to another one in the big man event, Eli Green, District 5. Tell you what, when your teacher's in the game, well, they've played at the highest level. Well, the Green family has been inspiration to many, as Eli Green's going to ride in. Cool, calm, collected, a cowboy that attends Oakdale Charter School, both so he can rodeo and handle his passionate life. And he is very passionate about it. Making it back to the finals, going to try to gain a seat at the national level again this year as he gets into that corner. Serious business, yes it is.
Well, as we bring in Ward Piazza following the cactus rope flag right there with a 1090, he's going to be your slack so far, leading the pack with a 1090. We're going to change gears right here. Stay right here. Going to go to the girls' breakaway rope.
Yeah, kind of like Spider-Man. Did you see Eli Green reach out, jump about 3 feet from that horse and get to that steer to put him on the ground? That's the kind of stuff we're talking about here at the state finals with Eli Green. For an 8:04, a new leader, 8:04. Let's move to Luke Stamper, District 7. I know you're out there. Lompoc. Some people call it Lompoc. Over there on the coast, he probably owns a surfboard. But right now he owns a mindset to be number one, to be champion. Luke Stamper gonna go hunting an 8.04 here in this first portion of our bulldogging. Yep. Gotta stick with it. You made a decision to do it. Now let's do it. Kind of out there freewheeling where it gets tough. Well, they do have 30 seconds, heads up in the arena, head on a swivel at all times. Now, he doesn't want to let this one go.
Well, we're going to come back over here to the high school girls breakaway. Jana Stanley is going to be your first one coming to you, District 1 cowgirl.
Well, you heard it. That was the horn. 30 seconds to the wayside. Cowboy didn't get the opportunity to jump. It'll be a no time. Emery Selby going to come to us from Kalinga here. Two-time qualifier for the state side of things and 2 times national qualifier. You do the math. We got a good one here in Emery Selby.
Well, we're going to be clean at the barrier for 481 to kick us off.
So an 8:04 and a 10:68. So far, we've got 2 of them. We're going 50-50. Emery Selby. Well, he enjoys working on the ranch, starting colts and honey. Says thank you to his family and his friends that have helped him throughout the years. Put him in a good position. And that is here in the first round. State finals, Bishop, California.
Well, District 8, we're coming your way. Shiny Haynes going to be your next one coming to you. 2023 Junior High District 8 all-around cowgirl. Well, and one way you want to pay attention to right here.
Well, he dodges the barrier and a little bit of the flyby. We're going to see if we can put something together, at least try to get him set up one more time. Well, it does. It gets a little waspy when it's wide open. Look at the cowboy. Nothing but try now. Get him, old son.
Well, unfortunately, it's going to be a no time right there. No time. Going to go to District 5. Alyssa Erickson now is going to be your next one coming to you.
Not for lack of trying. No time for Emery Selby. Keep doing what you're doing, kiddo. Our next bulldogger from Palisadro in District 1. Colton Suter. Kid's already a 2-time champion at the professional level. It's in the tie-down roping. Here on the high school side, many trips to Bishop, California. Yup, in the bulldogging. 8:04, buddy, that's what we're trying to be faster than. And a whole lot's got to happen as he's going to get settled in behind the line.
Well, the next one coming to you, national qualifier in breakaway roping, challenger champion breakaway roper. She's a team roper. She can do it all right here. So get ready to string the barrier, make sure everything's up and ready.
Let's go make a jump. Come on, kid. Yeah. Look at him now, District 1. Where are ya? Oh, it's the good stuff. Here in the big arena, we double-checked at the roping box, but that cowboy good. With a 695 new leader in the steer wrestling, Colton Suter.
Well, we're out right here on the good one, running straight. Clean at the barrier, 345.
Carl Johnson, our next cowboy. Well, as you see, things are getting gritty. 695, then the 8:04 at 10:68.
Well, District 2, we're coming your way. Josie Rankin's going to be your next one coming to you. 2023, 2024. Intermountain Junior Queen.
Well, Carl Johnson from Etna, California. What a beautiful place and a beautiful family. Thank you, the Johnsons, for everything that they do. As Carl's going to get set now. Money on the mind, mind on the money. I know it's early in the rodeo, but every single run counts. When you're trying to put points on the board, let's go, Carl Kid Johnson.
Well, looks like right here, she drew a runner. Well, unfortunately, going to come up empty-handed right there is going to be a no time. Going to District 6, Livermore, Cowgirl. Megan Howell's going to be your next one. He didn't quit, did he?
Look, Mom, look, Pop. Come on, let's throw a steer. Get it. I love it. I love it to see the trying these kids. Well, they're young men and women is what they are, but that's Carl Johnson. Needing to make something happen in 26 and 12 will be the time for Carl Johnson. 26 and 12. We'll take it. We're going to go with Miles Hoops now from District number 5. District 5, where are you? All-around cowboy. Short go the challenge of champions. Well, he's also qualified 2 times for the California Shoot Dogging and being the champion. 2023 California Light Rifle Champion, Miles Hoops.
Got it right where he wanted it.
Beautiful.
Well, unfortunately, Megan's going to come up empty-handed right there. It's going to be a no time.
The time for Miles Hoops, 374. Yeah, 374. Just taking a big command of this first go of it is Ivan Balboa's going to get set next from Fillmore in District number 7.
Well, we're going to go to Athea Gomes now, District 1 Cowgirl coming to you. 7-time California High School State Finals qualifier, honor student. Well, I guarantee you, West Hills College is going to be happy to give this one. She's planning on continuing her education over there at West Hills in Kalinga.
Well, another one of the good ones going to back into the box right here. There ain't a bad one in the bunch. He's going to call for this one on the slide, going to take it how he can get it, but now he's got to get up there. Get up there. Well, adapt and overcome, that is a motto of a cowboy and the Marines.
Well, we're out cleaning right here. Yes, ma'am. Well, ladies, she's going to be the one paying attention to you. You want to get your hair done later on? She plans on attending cosmetology school. 3:15.
Well, and Ivan uses up all the 30 seconds allotted here for the Bulldog. And a round of applause, District 7. It doesn't happen today, but it may happen and go round number 2. Let's soup him up and lift him up a little bit for a no time.
Well, we're going to go to Haley Joe Greedy. Going to be your next one coming to you. District 4 champion. Part of the Helo-Matic team. She can get it done. Let's help her right here, District 4. I like it.
District 9, Christian Soto's here.
Going to be a 442 right there.
Well, the light rifle champion from District number 9. Got the mindset already of a champion. He's already qualified to go to nationals in one event. Well, the more the better. You're making the trip anyway. Just like you did to the state finals, Christian Soto. Time to beat is a 374. That's quick to throw some beef around.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got a tongue tie right here. Jessica D'Agostini, I think is the way you say it. District 3 Calcutta.
He made up a lot of ground right there. When he got on that slide, they were already laying on their side. As the time comes in, 5:48. 5:48, good enough for the number 2 spot. 374, 548 to 695. You could say things are tight. It's squashed up here in the Bulldog, and it's Lane Miller from District number 7. Our next cowboy to ride in.
Well, unfortunately, going to have a no time right here in the alley for Jessica. Going to go to District 4. Callie Clark's going to be your next one coming to you. Goes to Hollister High School. District 4 Reserve All-Around Cowgirl 2023. District 4 All-Around Cowgirl. Well, when she's not rodeoing, she enjoys hanging out with her friends.
Well, we're pumped this morning here in the Bulldogging, and you can tell by the times that have been turned in. Well, this time it's Miller time. Lane Miller, 2023 Challenge, a champion steer wrestling champion. Well, he'll play football for Allen Hancock in the fall as he's moving up the line in the levels. Through the fundamentals and basics, rodeo and a higher education. Let's go, Lane Miller. Yeah, that was a tough one. Head was down, it was on the run. Speedo Bandito, as our Cowboy's going to sit this one out, it looks like. And he does. That flag waves. It'll be in no time for Lane Miller, but District 7, would you? Hey, while you're hanging out in Bishop, don't forget there's a whole lot to do. Visit Bishop in any part of it today. There is that fishing contest. There has to be, well, those fish need to be weighed over there at Reagan's by 4:45, I do believe, so we can find out on Friday who the champion is, but there'll be a winner every single day. Also, I hear at noon, mud volleyball. Now, we might be pushing that buzzer, but mud volleyball to happen at noon. And if you're looking to do some shopping, just check out those vendors. A ton of them have shown up to the state finals. Well, they brought everything that they have, well, so you can see it. It's the environment and the industry before your eyes.
Well, you talk about that, Steve. I was there yesterday at Regan's. I'll let you go.
Well, I know that you were, but right now, get Silversmiths in the arena with 75 years of gold and silver craftsmanship for our leader. It is 374 in the round. Miles Hoops, way to throw him, buddy.
Well, back to what I was saying. I was just over there at Regan's, and I had the pleasure of talking to a gentleman. I probably don't know if he was the owner or not. But I tell you what, hats off to you parents, because I talked to that guy and I asked him, I said, what do you guys think about this high school rodeo deal? And he says, I'll tell you what. And he searched around for the word and he said it was so refreshing to see these young men and women come in here, so polite, so well-mannered. He said it is an absolute breath of fresh air. So hats off to you parents raising these kids right and making sure you're doing, and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. So I'll tip my hat to you.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's who you hang out with, who you surround yourself with, and around here, we surround ourselves with greatness. And from the top to the bottom, the hat to the boots, we're going to get ready in the big arena. How about some saddle bronc this morning? Saddle bronc riding our next event. It is what kicked off this thing called rodeo ever since the beginning of it. Saddle bronc, well, it wasn't incorporated, it was the beginning to find out the best cowboy so the ranchers could have those horses to drive those cattle to market. Well, it became a contest to find out the best hand, and nowadays they're making million-dollar cowboys through the bronc rein and the rocking horse spur in motion, because that's what we're about to see on some of the finest broncs brought to us by Camacho Rodeo. Kobe Camacho and family, thank you for being here as our Camacho Rodeo Company pickup men are in the arena. Again, Ricky Moffitt. Thank you, Chant DeForest. Also, Danny Leslie. It works like the restaurant does. They've got two officials, each of them with the 50 points, looking for 100 points on a ride. Is this Tryon Hurley? From District 7, King City Cowboy.
Well, that was Callie Clark right there, 334. Excuse me, 1334. Going to go to District 9 now. Peyton Metton now is going to be your next one coming to you.
Well, it was trouble for Tryon Hurley, King City, and District 7. Squash Monster was too much of a bucking horse, but we will see the cowboy again. But for the first round, no score.
Well, this is the young lady, Junior World Qualifier in Breakaway. So obviously she can get it done. I want to thank her family and her sponsors for getting her here.
Okay, they tell me Chris Middlestad from Volcano, California, District number 3. This kid's yours, bronc riding cowboy. Down here in buck and shoot number 6 is where you can focus as he's getting set to ride. This is Burley Knights of Camacho Rodeo Company. Great bucking horse and already made a ton of money throughout the rodeo season for top-notch cowboys. Well, he's set with those feet in the stirrups. Again, the mark-out roll is in effect as he nods his face from chute number 6. Here we go, Chris Middlestad. And there he goes. Gonna dust off as he picks himself up off of the arena floor with a no time.
Well, we're going to go to, unfortunately, it's going to be a no time for Peyton Manton right now. We're going to stay with District 9 right here. Going to go to Ellie Fannin now. Woody Cowgirl. Well, if you know me, you know this one's like my daughter. I've known her since she hit the ground. I've had the pleasure of being on the mic pretty much for her whole rodeo career. And she backs in the box. Let's help her right here, District 9.
We're going to go to one of the best in the business over here in the big arena, James Mahan. Anytime he comes to the arena, he's a leader. 2023 state all-around champion, saddle bronc champion, team roping champion. Also 2023 challenger champion, saddle bronc riding champion, and team roping, along with the all-around James Mahan from Tehachapi, District number 6, buck and shoot number 5 on Big Harley from Camacho. He's gonna call for it right here. Somebody ride with him on a high-flying bronc. Yes, sir. Come on, James.
Ellie's going to kick herself off with a 324. We're going to go to Betty Branquino now. It's going to be your next one coming to you, District 5 Cowboy.
One of the best in the business at any discipline of rodeo is Ricky Moffitt's going to get this cowboy down on the ground and it's heads up in the arena.
Well, we're going to come in into 649. 649, just right.
Well, as we double look to our officials, they're going to tally things up. We're going to see if everything worked out for the good of James Mahan.
Well, we're going to go to District 7, Miley Monteghetti. It's going to be your next one coming to you.
Well, the score comes in for James Mahan, 68 points. 68 points. We're started in the saddle bronc. James Mahan, the leader right now, the first go-round. Well, our next cowboy trying to deal with this horse, squatting on him a little bit here in the buck and shoot, gonna be Jasper Frost.
Well, good run right there, 301, 301. Gonna go to District 8, Brianna Ramirez now is gonna be your next one coming to you. Two-time junior world qualifier, team roping 2001, CHSRA all-around cowgirl. Well, I guarantee you this young lady can get it done. These young ladies are getting it done. It's a 301, 324, 315. Boy, I tell you what, I'll have to go back through and get them in order. But right here, let's focus on District 8. On a good-looking little buckskin horse, unfortunately going to come up empty-handed. It's going to be a no time. Let her hear it, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Jasper Frost made it down on the horse's back right here, buck and shoot number 5. They rolled them up a bit on Itsy Bitsy as the Cowboys going to get set. Jasper Frost from Browns Valley. Well, he's been the champion as he went over to the IFYR International Finals Youth Rodeo, but also the Junior World Finals. One of the top cowboys in California in the CHSRA, and as a matter of fact, last year's saddle bronc champion for the California Cowboys Professional Rodeo Association.
Well, we're going to go to District 8. Abilene Chavez is going to be your next one coming to you. Now, you like the name of the city she comes from, Sun City, in the wintertime, maybe not in the summer.
Here's Jasper Frost kicking to the front end, hanging in that saddle, stood up and over the front. Something we don't see happen very often. District 1, that was your Cowboy Jasper Frost, and unfortunately going to be a no score on today's try.
Well, we're going to be a 316 right there, 316. Clean at the barrier. We're going to go to District 2. Josie Keithley now is going to be your next one coming to you.
Well, that is going to wrap things up for the saddle bronc portion here in Slack this morning, but 68 points, James Mann, as that time is going to carry over, that score will carry over to the performance tonight. I don't know if you went through that program, a beautiful program. Yes, indeed it is. And if you go over the schedule and you look at Wednesday, you'll see that at 12:30 p.m. Bear-Patsco, the presentation from Bear-Patsco and the lunch provided for all the contestants as we say thank you to the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association, the PRCA.
Well, just right there. Unfortunately, they did get you at the gate. It's going to be a 1481, including 1481. Well, I'll tell you what, we got a 301, a 315, and a 316 sitting 1, 2, 3. Right now, we're going to go to District 6, Hanford Cowgirl. Well, we're going to go to District 6. Danica Verhoeven's going to be your next one coming to you. Awarded Rookie of the Year for Goat Tying Champion in District 6. Well, young lady, you're right up my alley right here. She would like to thank God, her rodeo family, for giving her this amazing opportunity. That's right. You look to the north, you thank the man upstairs for the opportunity. I also have the pleasure of being on the mic for this young lady as she just finished up her junior rodeo side at CHSRA. Through the winter months right here, absolutely did a fantastic job. Just right there, and we're going to be clean at the barrier. How about a 370? 370 for Danica Verhoeven. Going to go to District 3, Ricky Tennille now is going to be your next one coming to you. Now, once again, District 3 All-Around Cowgirl 2023 Junior National Qualifier, Breakaway, and Goats. Pleasant Grove, California, where she calls home. I've always liked the name of that, Pleasant Grove. It just sounds like a place you want to live.
Well, we're fixing to go team roping over here, the only team event in professional rodeo and the only team event we're going to see at the state finals. Heading and heeling next on the list in the big arena.
Well, pretty work right there. Looks like we're going to be clean at the barrier. How about a 315? All right, going to go to District 5. Ruby Rodeo now is going to be your next one coming to you.
Well, they've got our steers loaded. Camacho Rodeo Company, CNS Livestock. Our first team to rope, Mackenzie Frick and Reagan Russ will be first team, team number 1 from District number 2.
Well, just like so many of these kids, you know, they're come from a long line of ranch families, and this one, no doubt, don't leave her out. She comes from a working ranch, Jamestown, competes in breakaway, team roping, cutting, 4-time qualifier, and multiple events. You know, as you watch him stand right over there against the fence and you see that horse knows exactly what's going on. These animals are just like any of us. They're athletes. They know their job. They get excited about it. They're trying to work on her calf back there, so she'll have a little time. We'll give her what they need and make sure she's got a fair shot at it.
Okay, we're looking for that first team here in the team roping. Mackenzie Frick, Reagan Rice. We're ready to go rope some steers. Heading and heeling with 3 illegal head catches. That's horns, a half head, or a neck rope. On the heel inside, we're looking for 2 feet. If our cowboy or cowgirl comes up with 1 leg, it'll be a +5 on the run. The barrier is in effect, and it'll add 10 seconds if you don't give the stalk a head start. In the head box, Mackenzie Frick, Reagan Russ gonna dial in the 2 feet. McKinleyville High School, Reagan Russ, Ferndale High, District 2. Well, and here, it's teamwork that makes the dream work. Behind the line in the head box, getting that rope right, and let the horse pack her a little bit. Get up to them horns. Now to the saddle horn and the left click. Russ is on the feet side.
Well, we're going to be good with a 351 right there, 351.
Well, it looks like the holds together. Our official, Tim Englehart, wants to take a look. Yep, she heard it. She's going to let him get a view of it and make sure it's one of those 3 legal head catches. And he has his hand up for a +5. 5 on the run from the heel and shot. We'll take it with a leg. 21 and 84 including. 21 and 85, correction, 21 and 85. That is including with that +5 is McKenna Waterman and Haley Jo Garini gonna get set next.
Well, you see her following the Cactus Saddles, Miley Montagatti with a 301 from District 7.
Fantastic 4, this is your team here, McKenna Waterman, Haley Jo Garini. Hollister High School, McKenna Waterman, the header from Pacinas, California. Our healer from Royal Oaks and the 2024 District 4 Breakaway champion. That means she can run. And in no time gonna be turned in. Getting ready for Brandon Lowe and Wyatt Attard. Okay, well, let's try again. 21 and 85, the time to beat. We're going to stick with District 4. Brandon Lowe going for the horns. Wyatt Attard, it'll be trying to get those feet. And now's the time with a shot. Oh, it was in and it was out. It said on Facebook, 3-loop contest here. Hit the state finals in the team roping. Means they've got one more loop to try. Got to rebuild and get in position. Well, here in the team roping, there is a 30-second timeout rule in effect. How about that shot? Well, as it is with the +5, I got to look to the timers. They're shaking their head. We are over the 30 seconds, and it will be a no time for Brandon Lowe, Wyatt Attard. Our next team to ride in from Lancaster and Quartz Hill, Clark Quigley and Tristan Quigley. The Clarks are riding into that head box, 2nd year in rodeo, 2-time state qualifying. Hopes to be a professional level cowboy. Thing is, I think he's already good enough to be. Heck, they both are. As we got a team that's in the family and through the family and the bloodlines hanging out in Bishop, California. Well, while you're hanging out in Bishop, you already know there's a whole lot to do, scenery to see, but a lot to get in on at this rodeo by way of the goat roping. Or we had Justin Lawrence last night. I think we all appreciated that. And what about that side pot? $18,000 added money if you're in it in the side pot. Quigley and Quigley now. This one deep around the neck a little bit, but we come in. Let's see what we grab. +5, 5 in the field. We double check that the barrier looks like we're all good. For a 14 and 44. That 14 and 44, that's going to go to the #1 spot for now. Okay, so down here on the fence, if you're up against the fence, if you can move back a little bit, those timers need to be able to see that flag. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, no, I know, we all want that good view. Well, we're lucky to have a good view right here in Bishop. It's Tyler Chavez, Abilene Chavez, our next team from Sun City. District #8, gonna let the ropes fly. to the spot. Yeah. Oh, it is, it's good, it's clean, it's fast. As it looks like we're probably going to have a new pace setter here with Tyler Chavez, Abilene Chavez, with an 8:54 on the run. 8:54 is going to take the driver's seat here in the team rope in first round as Cassidy Vaughn, Brady Smith, our next team, getting set. Well, Cassidy Vaughn from Merrill, Oregon, District 2, Lost River High School. As we look over to the hill inside, Brady Smith from Ferndale, 2024 District 2 all-around cowboy, along with District 2's rookie all-around cowboy. 8:54, the time to beat in the team roping. Thank you to Cactus Robes. Well, that's what a lot of our cowboys and cowgirls use, and they're a major player when it comes to the national level, to the state level of high school rodeo. Speaking of that national level, that's where we're trying to get, as we're going to go roping District 2 now. Headshot is good. We're going to work on the feet because we got one more loop to use. District 2, see if you can soup them up. Where are ya? Well, he comes back around, he delivers that third loop with nothing in it for a no time on the try. As we're working through our team roping, we're going to move to district number 8. This will be Trista Regner, along with John Lester. Well, Trista, two-time state qualifier, 2024 Challenger Champion qualifier, and she packs a 4.0 GPA. Well, to do that while you rodeo, it's like a full-time job. John Lester, well, from the Ladera Ranch, district number 8, two-time state qualifier himself, as he's going to get to use that rope down at the far end, tracking his black steer a little bit. Found it. And he does it with a +5. 5 in the field for that single leg in that heel loop. Yeah, the time on the run, 18:45. 18:45. Gregory Brown, Cash Lee will be next. So that 18:45 unofficially going to land in the number 3 spot for now, with a 8:54, then a 14:44 directly in front of him. Gregory Brown from Orosi, district number 6. Cash Lee, heel box from Woodlake. Yup, D6, sensational 6. Well, it could be. Hammer's caught. He focused.
Well, you're running steers over there. We're going to come back over here to the alley arena and do the goat tie. And Alexis Guzman's going to be your first one, District 5 cowgirl.
And they get it put together right here with a nice, neat run. Well, a nice, neat run, a 9:68. That is now number 2 in the round. 9:68, Gregory Brown, Cash Lee.
Well, Alexa, two-time state qualifier and goat tying, member of the FFA, enjoys spending time with family and friends and golfing. Well, let's help her right here, District 5.
District 4, we're roping with Billy Jernigan and Emery Selby.
And I tell you what's so important is to get off right there and you see a good one.
Yeah,
we're going to wait on
using some
6 seconds.
Well, and our flag, it says no time.
Well, we're going to come in at a 10:01, 10.01. Emery Spartan's going to be your next one coming to you. District 4 cowgirl.
Well, that is going to be a no time for the District 4 team. Let's take a look at Colin Snyder, Jared Myers, District number 3. They're going to get this pin cleared out. We'll get ready for some more team roping as we say thank you to Shots Bakery. Have you been there?
Well, another good get off right here. Let's help her out, District 4. Fast hands, yes, sir.
Well, they got the arena right, our team in the roping box. Again, just like any other event, it's serious. The time, the miles, the runs that have been put in already this year. Colin Snyder going for the Bones, District 3, Pleasant Grove High School. In the hill box, Jared Myers. North Highlands, California is where he calls home. Feather River Charter School.
Well, Emory's going to come in with an 897, and 897 going to go to District 9 cowgirl, Violet Howard now.
Little barrier jump and a nice throw. It's around the horns and the left click. Looks like a couple of feet, and it is in that heel shot. Heck, that was good, and how we planned it. Well, and how we planned it, 8-14 new leaders. Wow, 8-14 as we're here in the team roping. We're going to get set with our next team. It's Caitlin Carroll. Allison Baker will ride in. $8:14, that's fast into $8:54, then a 9-second run for the top three. Apple Valley, Caitlin Carroll, District 8, 4-time state qualifier. The Allison Baker from Winchester, 3 times to the state finals in Bishop, California. Let's see if we can put it together here.
Well, Violet's going to come in with a 1273. 1273, you're going to go to Layla Poser now. Is going to be your next one, District 5 cowgirl.
Well, and you see
Crosser.
the trouble. You see the trouble, no rope in hand. It'll be in no time. How about them cowgirls, though, folks? District number 8, your team going to ride out. Next to ride in District 1's Hayden Bowles, Island Davis. Going to work on being quicker than an 8:14 Hayden Bowles. District number 1, all-round cowboy, Island Davis. Well, he broke in to the CHSRA California Professional, as he is an all-round cowboy 2022 on the junior side and 2-time state qualifier. Going to try to get us those feet in this situation.
Well, you talk about laying down some fast hands right there. How about an 884? 884, nice run. Going to go to District 2, Maisie McAllister now. It's going to be your next one coming to you.
Well, in District 1, it's going to be a +5 right here for that single leg catch. And as we mentioned before, we'll take what we can get. 1389 on the run, including 1389. Well, let's roll with Danica Wagner, Tucker Camplin, District 1 again. Danica Wagner going to go for them Bones, Los Molinas High School. Tucker Camplin in the heel box, 2-time state qualifier. Part of the football team and state champions in 2023. Second to none with District 1.
Well, putting a run together right there, 1082. Judge says we're good, 1082. Going to go to District 3, Bristol Boulevard now is going to be your next one coming to you.
Here we go. Yep, head shot. We'll take it around the neck. Oh. Well, you don't see it very often, but we've got a big miss from Tucker Camplin. Regroup, retry for the Orland Cowboys.
Well, Bristol, 3-time state qualifier. Your way can get it done. So let's help her out, District 3. Let's let her hit.
Well, that third and final loop, it is going to be in no time. How about District 5 style in the team roping? District 5, Dakota McCurley and David Frazier, our next team. Go ahead, buddy.
The young lady, an honor roll student like so many of them. What a great get off. Let's help her right here.
All right, we're going Oakdale and Jamestown. Dakota McCurley, David Frazier. District number 5 out in the pier.
Well, we're going to come in and an 843, District 3. We're standing right here. Ricky Canelo is your next one.
Well, you saw as that rope got tight and they were downing up, the loop comes off. Only using up 1 loop so far in a 3-loop competition. We'll take that one. Gonna get it lined out, something on it. You heard the sound, 30 seconds. It was close, but a little too long and in no time for McCurdy and Fraser of District number 5.
Boy, you talk about burning a barn down right there. Pay attention.
Let's go get these little doggies quicker than 8 and 14 here in the team roping. Cole Piazza, Eli Green, team to watch, District number 5, both of them. Well, they own a ton of buckles, they've won saddles, and they've won paychecks. They've been the top of their district for years, ever since the littles and the juniors side. But growing up with a great support group.
Well, it was worth the wait right there, District 3. How about a 7-19? 7-19. Gonna go to District 4, Olivia Dan now. It's gonna be your next one coming to you.
Well, just see it, just see it. Clean run, way to rope, boys, way to rope, boys. With a 7-64, new leader, 7-64 for Cole Piazza, Eli Green. Next rope, Carson Prey, Jet Near, District 1 team. Where you at, District 1? Red Bluff, Union High School, Carson Prey, the header right here for this team. Jet Near from Greenville, Indian Valley Academy.
Well, we're going to be at 963. 963. We're going to go to District 1. McKenna Baker now is going to be your next one coming to you. Qualified in state. Polls.
All right, 764, then an 814, 854, then we break into the 9s. Team roping's been good so far at the state finals, very beginning of it. Just the tip of the iceberg. Carson Prey, Jet Near getting set to rope.
Well, I hope you're paying attention over here to these goat tires. I guarantee you they are lighting the barn on fire right here. How about an 881? 881, just right. Gonna go to Melanie Guest now. It's gonna be your next one coming to you. District 3 Cowgirl. Plans on attending Cal Poly in the fall. Well, I guarantee you they're gonna be happy to get her over there. Let's help her out right here. She's making her way in the arena.
Here we go, District 1. Carson Prey got settled. He called for the skier. Well, now doing a little bit of fishing like he's going to do later on this afternoon. Come on, District 1. This is when we need you.
Well, you see her take a deep breath right there. Maybe slow down. Make sure she makes a good tie.
Well, that second move with the reach and nothing in it will take him out of the game with a no time. No time for Carson Prey, Jet Near, as we'll get ready for William Bowes and J.C. Tweedy, our next team from District 6.
Well, Melody's going to come in at 1166. 1166, Carson Patterson, District 6 Cowgirls. The next one coming to you. It comes out of Clovis. 3-time national qualifier, 2024 Challenger Champion, Goat Tying Champion. Well, this might be her event right here, District 6. Where are you at? Let's help her.
We're going to ride in the head box with Billy Bowes from Sanger, a sophomore at Sanger High. How about he's growing up? This might be an old bio, but he loves the team roping, the fishing, the hunting, and to be right here in Bishop, California. J.C. Tweedy, the partner in crime, going to handle the feet side. Already handled the 4.28 GPA. Not grown up indeed. 764, let's go roping. Horns, we're good. Gonna carry it off, take it off. And the end of the rope, the knot through her hand, gonna be a no time. Folks, if you're watching, put your hands together, help this team out, let them feel a little bit better. We will see them again through the duration, but here a no time.
Well, I tell you what, you can only imagine if she didn't slip and fall down there. She's going to come in at an 836. 836. Nice run right there. Going to go to Kendra Desovic now, District 8 Cowgirl.
Well, that brings us to Brody Adams. Our header and Clark's Bonar are going to be the healer. Clark's Bonar from Tulare District 6 and Mission Oak High School. Backing up, it's all about position as they get to the corners. From the point of takeoff to the point of delivery for Brody Adams from Madera. Well, both of them been champions of District 6 and already been to the highest level, as high as you can go as a junior and a high school rodeo athlete. Let's go put it to the test, boys. Yep, on the head side. Uh-oh, on the heel side. That is part of the game.
Well, I tell you what, I've been part of rodeo for a long time, and very few times do I see this number pop up. District 8, where you at? 687. 687 and a new leader. Sammy Joe Stewart is going to be your next twin coming to you.
Wow, that is awesome. 764 when it comes down to it here for the first portion of the team roping here in Slack this morning. Cole Piazza, Eli Green, as we say thank you to Camacho Rodeo Company, thank you to CNS Livestock and all the volunteers. I mean all of them, top to bottom, front to back.
Well, I tell you what, this young lady carries a 4.4 GPA. All-around scholar athlete, 4-time qualifier, plays varsity tennis. And all of that, carrying a 4.4 along with rodeo, like Steve said earlier, man, it is a load.
Well, here they are, your team from the first part of the team roping. Colt Piazza, Eli Green, and again, thank you to Cinch, Lead Don't Follow, and our royalty for California, bringing in our sponsor banners. Takes us out of the team roping, and we're going to whittle our way through at this rodeo thing here at the state finals as the bulls are loaded up. Bucking bulls, how about in the morning, almost afternoon in Bishop, California.
Well, Sammy's going to come in at 10:32. 10:32. Going to go to District 8. Stay right here. Lexi Johnson's going to be your next one coming to you. Third year in competing in high school rodeo. Well, congratulations making it to this level. I'll tell you what, you make it to the state level. It's a long year. It's a fight. Tooth and nail. To be here, you ought to be proud of yourself, I guarantee you. Let's help her right here, District 8, with a good get-off. Well, watch this one. As the fast hands come in, just right.
Well, y'all know how dangerous the bull riding is. And it's not because the animals want to hurt somebody. It's just their nature. They do what they do. They buck. And sometimes in the pen, well, they get a little bit catty. Our cowboys are just as tough. But since we have such a dangerous event that's been voted and rated on, we have to have cowboy protectors. Thank you to our bullfighters, J.T. Davis, Rolly Bonham. They're going to be saving your cowboys as I hear the Kevin Roundtree.
Well, District 2. Lexi Johnson going to come in with a 999. 999. Going to go to Delaney Flower now. It's going to be your next one coming to you.
All right, Kevin Roundtree gonna get buckled down, tied on through the bull rope onto GL. Tell you what, general liability from Camacho Rodeo Company this year on that CCPRA tour. One of those bulls that this kid's already been on. You can call it lucky, but he's sitting number 1 of the CCPRA as we speak.
Well, pretty work right there. How about a 906? 906.
8 seconds of glory as he's getting his hand tied in, making that wrap just right. Soon to be sitting on the front end. It is a dance with the devil as we're looking over here at buck and shoot number 1. Kevin Roundtree, general liability. Let's go, kid. Come on, District 2. He'll ride the hide off. That is 3 bulls in a row, and I say that because I've seen them at the rodeos over the past couple of weeks. 3 bulls in a row, and I think the longest streak anybody had was, well, that great bull rider with 79 rides, Mr. George Paul at one time.
Well, we're going to go to Lillian Mendoza now, District 4 cowgirl. Delaney follows a 906. 906 for Delaney. District 4, we're staying right here with you.
All right, our officials going to tally up the score. They'll get it up. Score comes in 69 points. 69 points on the ride as Joel Benuelos from Oakdale in District 5. Getting set to ride one right here. Well, he drew up on Nitro from Camacho Rodeo Company. Again, these bucking bulls, some of the best in the business. But the Cowboys, well, it's just like who you hang out with makes you the better. Well, it's what you ride makes you the better. Professional level bucking bulls for professional level cowboys in the making by a high school rodeo and Joel Benuelos.
Well, Lillian's going to come in with an 894. 894, we're going to go to District 9, Charlotte Haffenfield now. Another cowgirl carrying a 4.0 GPA. And let's help her out right here, District 9.
Chute number 2, Joel Benuelos slides up on his hand. The front end, they say there's less power there, but there's still a ton of power when you're riding a ton of bovine. By the side, Joel Benuelos, District 5, come on. Let's do it right here in Bishop, California. He's in the trouble zone. As the boys move in, our cowboy hits the ground. Well, you can most definitely see there's nothing easy about the bull riding as he's going to walk out of this first go with a no score. Nice to see you, buddy. We'll see you again, and good luck down the road.
Well, I tell you what, sometimes this brings out the best competition in Chile. How about an 864 for Charlotte Haddonfield? 864. Gonna go to District 6, Zoe.
Manuel Vasquez. As we're moving up the buck and chutes, you can look to buck and chute number 3. Manny Vasquez is inside. How about National Junior High Finals Rodeo Qualifier? Also, the International Mini Bull Riding Association World Finals Qualifier 2 times. Today, out of chute number 3, he's riding Dynamite from Camacho Rodeo Company. Just a solid little red bull that packs a punch. Tell you what, if you can keep your mind in the middle, follow it by the rear end, there's a good chance you can be on the other side of 8 seconds. But you're going to have to put some try, heart, soul into it.
Well, so he's going to come in at 1040, 1040. We're going to go to Shelby Waterbury now. It's going to be your next one, District 3 cowgirl.
Well, if you saw it, the cowboy comes off pretty quick. He does a flip almost all the way in the air when he hits the ground. Well, those hind feet of that bucking bull Dynamite, a near miss, but the cowboy's all good. To ride another day, here he comes up a little short with a no score on the try. Well, this next kid, he was here last year. Clayton Cooley. District number 2, Willits High School Cowboy, Willits Cowboy. Home of the Willits Frontier Days. It's about to happen the beginning of July. All right, Clayton Cooley. Do it like you've done so many times before.
Well, you see the flag waving. Goat did not stay down for 6 seconds. Unfortunately, it's going to be a no time. Going to go to District 9, Ashley Griffin. Now is going to be your next one coming to you.
Chute number 4, District number 2. Come on, Clayton. Yep, spur one. Uh-oh. Did you see his feet go up in that bucking bull? Well, for a good thing, didn't want anything to do with the cowboy because he had a shot as the bullfighters move in. Rolly Bonham, J.T. Davis, thank you for what you do. Keep your chin up, Clayton. Keep your chin up.
Well, pretty work right there by Ashley. We'll wait on that 6 seconds. Judge says we're good. How about a 940, 940? I do believe that's going to wrap up our go time for the slack performance this morning. Pole benders, be thinking about it. We're coming your way.
Let's go over to Buck and Shoot 5. Inside, put the heat on his robe. Cole Macy from Merrill, Oregon. District number 1 cowboy. Well, he's an all-round cowboy, but he's a roughie through and through. Today, trying to mark better than 69 points. So far, we've seen 1 qualified ride. Our cowboy, our bull rider, drew up on exotic wager from Camacho Rodeo Company. Just another beautiful bucking animal. Kid's gonna be an ox tamer. Trying to get his feet down in position to make the call. He calls in District 1. Come on, he's riding for you. There you go, Cole. There you go, Cole. Well, we will look to our officials. We'll double check that. He put everything he had into staying on that bull.
Well, we do want to thank Todd Stone Salary right there is Kendra Desovic with a 687. Going to be leading the round until this evening. 687, I tell you what, that's awful impressive.
Well, I know that the cowboy was still kind of there at that 8 seconds mark, but with that free hand, you cannot touch yourself or the stock. As he touched himself, it'll be a slap for a no score on the trot. Folks, why don't you give it up for Cole Lacey? District number 2, are you still with us? I know they're fixing to go pole bending, but we're fixing to ride the hide off something with big old horns. And a cowboy that, well, just like a lot of others we watched grow up in the arena. He's a Mad River kid from District number 2. Richie Ferry is here. Well, today, Richie Ferry on Devil's Delight. Another Macho Camacho bucking bull. Now, this kid, always one of the best in the business. And he's been hitting the road on the CHSRA. It's a great introduction to rodeo, just like the National High School Rodeo Association. Gonna head to Nationals again with big hopes. Richie Ferry, pump it. Well, as our bullfighters, J.T. Davis, Rolly Bonham, they see the spot for, well, their assistance. And as they come in, our cowboy hits the ground for a no score. Well, it is. It's tough. If it weren't, everybody'd be doing it. The money or dust situation as Brennan Cooper from District 8, our next cowboy. Whittling our way through it, this first part of it, and our slack this morning, which we'll do every morning, except for on Short Go Saturday, which is going to be the best of the best. But we got a whole lot of rodeo to go before then. Hey, just to let you know, tonight's performance, it's Military Appreciation Night. Wear your red, white, and blue, if you would, to show your support to our protectors. As our cowboy's going to get tied on right here. Brennan Cooper, District 8. How about state qualifier in the shoot dog in 2023? 2024, he went to the Challenge of Champions. He's from Rancho Cucamonga. Get up. Well, he makes the call, and short work is made of him. With another great bucking bull from Camacho Rodeo Company, Reese's Pieces takes care of our cowboy in the no score. Well, it looks like we're going to head over. Let's head over to Dansville, District number 4, Kingston Herrero. Heads up in the arena. The fella's going to handle something. Thank you, Ricky Moffitt, Chant DeForest. Also, big thanks to Danny Leslie, our Camacho Livestock pickup men. Professionals, that's what I call them. Well, they're great at what they do. They're like MacGyver's horseback. They can do anything that needs to be done. And then outside of the arena, well, they're major players. All the way from the silver screen or to your children. Well, that's what makes this family so great. Well, did you hear when you're walking through town, that there's one of those beautiful shops in Bishop, California, going to be giving away a pair of boots this week. The Antique Peddler at 2393 there on Main Street, giving away a pair of boots. You got to have your back number and your vest in when you go inside the store and register, and make sure you tell them thank you very, very much. And later on this afternoon, just like they always do, the 50-50 raffle will be going on, where you get half the pop, and half the pop comes back to California High School Rodeo. And then there's that $18,000 added side pop. Did you see that? It's all over Facebook. Thank you to those who participated, who helped build the side pop that means something to these cowboys and cowgirls of the next generation. Well, the flag is up, and we're going to get set to ride one right here as Kingston Herrera, who grew up this afternoon on the Great Bucking Bull Mighty Mouse from Camacho Rodeo Company. As we look over the bucking chute, we're going to focus on chute number 3. All right, Kingston, put a spur to it. Lift on it. Here. Like that. Like that. To pull the ripcord and come off on the arena floor with 8 seconds under his belt. Come on, good people. I mean, there's nothing like it. When you're trying to be a bull rider, when you become a bull rider, there's no other feeling like it in the world. And we got another one rode. Looking down to our officials, they're going to pack up our scores and tack it up.
Well, you're waiting on scores down there. We're getting the polls set up. I want to thank our tractor drivers. Matt Danlander, Jason Griffin, Elijah Soto brought some water in, settled in the dust. We'll get ready for pole bending right here in the alley.
Well, they're going to mark the Cowboys 64 points. 64 points. Well, that'll come in to be second best here in this slack portion this morning with 64 points. 69 points, as it is, 69 points. And in the lead of the bull run for the 2024 state finals, Kevin Roundtree. As again, we thank our royalty for bringing in the banners of Professionals Toys. You know what? It's in the name, and it's used by the best in the business, along with the National High School Rodeo Association. Here for the big arena, we are going to shut things down. We're going to leave you trackside and come back this afternoon for our first performance of the 2024 California High School Rodeo Association State Finals.